Welcome to day 23. Here's the fit check with the cargo pants, white Converse. Today I am leaving Prince Edward Island and I'm heading to Nova Scotia, but my first stop today will be Tim Hortons to get a double and Timbits, according to Google and Harshika, who is Canadian. Those are the things to get. So bye for now. Hello everyone, I got my Tim Hortons. I got my double, which I liked it and I would get it again, but I don't feel like it was anything like, oh my god, best coffee I've ever had. But it was good. It was enjoyable. And Timbits. I also got the Timbits, which is like the Tim Hortons version of Dunkin' Donuts Munchkins. The Munchkins at Dunkin' Donuts are better. Just putting that out there. But that's okay, you know? You live and you learn, and I tried it, so it's okay. And then I stopped at, what's it called? Gateway Village before crossing over the bridge to leave Prince Edward Island, because there was like a little statue of Anne and she's like waving at you when you come into the island, but I forgot to stop when I arrived a couple days ago. So yeah, so I stopped there and then I crossed the bridge to get to Nova Scotia from Prince Edward Island, and you have to pay a toll. Guess how much this toll was? $50. That's Canadian dollars, so it's like 38 US dollars, but yeah, I thought that was insane. You didn't have to pay a toll when you like came into the island, but when you leave, you have to pay a toll. That's ridiculous. I've never seen a toll that expensive. I mean, I had to pay it. I can't just like stay on the island forever, but I was like not happy about it in the moment. I was like, $50. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, and then I drove to, where am I? Cape Chignecto Provincial Park, because I'm at the Bay of Fundy, which has the highest tides in the world, fun fact. And yeah, so I'm like driving around the bay, so I'm gonna go to like 3 different spots to look at the bay, and this was the first one. And I walked down to the beach and I was gonna like go on the little walking path and everything, but you can't see anything because it was supposed to rain today and it's been like on and off raining, but it's like completely cloudy and foggy and I can only see like 10 feet in front of me. So yeah, so I'm leaving. I'm gonna go to the next one because it was like sunny, or not sunny, it was like partly cloudy when I was driving here, and then like the closer and closer I got, it just got cloudier and foggier. So yeah, but that's okay, you know, I'm living my Forks, Washington twilight dream, I suppose, with this weather. So anyways, yeah, so now I'm heading to my next spot, Burnt Coat Head Park, pretty sure is what it's called. So yeah, those are my updates for now, so I will see you all later. Bye. After I left Cape Chignecto, I drove past this very cute field of cows. Hello all, I have successfully made it to my Airbnb. I'm in Nova Scotia now, so very exciting. So I went to the, what was it called? The Cape Chignecto Park. Yeah, and that was the one that was really foggy, so you couldn't see much. So then I left that to try to get to Burnt Coat Head Park. And I probably got like, it was like 2.5 hours between the two. And I got like 45 minutes into the drive. And then there's just like a nice like coastal ride. And then all of a sudden it brings me on this dirt road. I'm like, you know, I kind of am in the middle of nowhere. So like whatever. So I just keep tootling along. And then eventually like 15 minutes down this dirt road where it tells me to continue straight, there's a gate and it's locked. And I'm like, I'm definitely not supposed to be here. I don't know why my GPS is telling me to go here. So then I backtracked like 20 minutes to get to the nearest town to then get on the highway I was supposed to be on. Turns out that highway was closed, which is why it attempted to reroute me through this town, this area that I was not supposed to be. So then I had to backtrack another 45 minutes to get to like a major highway to then head to the park. So that was, you know, kind of a waste of time, and I was kind of worried that I was not gonna figure out how to get out of there because I had 0 bars when I had to turn around. So I was just kind of driving in the general direction that I thought I came from and just waited until I potentially got some signal, because, you know, yeah, if I couldn't have figured it out, I would have just, I don't really know, probably would have figured something out, who knows. But I made it successfully to the Burnt Coat Head Park, and that was very beautiful, and the sky looked so cool. It was 3 hours before sunset, but it still had like the sunset kind of colors. So like some oranges and things. It was really beautiful. So yeah, and it was at high tide when I got there, but if you go during low tide, there's little like steps, you'll see in the photos, but there's like little steps and you can actually go down and walk across the little bay area, and there's like a little island right there. But it was high tide, so like you can't walk across it obviously, but during low tide you can, which I thought was cool because I think I mentioned this in the other video, but the Bay of Fundy has the highest tides in the world, so fun fact. And yeah, so I was there, and then I was gonna go to another park, but at this point, since I'd wasted so much time having to like backtrack and everything with my direction mishap, I just decided to head to my Airbnb. And it also started raining very intensely like 20 minutes after I left the park, so I was like, I don't really feel like driving to another park because it might not be raining, but if it is, then it's just kind of like So I came to my Airbnb and now I'm here, and yep, that's it. So now I'm going to head to bed because tomorrow I continue my journey in Nova Scotia. So thank you for following me along on day 23, and I will see you all tomorrow for day 24. Kate for the night, signing out.